Alright, Big Earl here. You know, there's times you talk about things and there's times you kind of relax and you only gonna say a few things and you let it go. Well, you know, sometimes I said I wasn't gonna talk about a lot of things. But you know what? I can talk about anything because nobody pays me for to talk about it. I'm not biased to no one. I can say what I want to say. Just about. And for those who don't want to hear it, they turn it off. For those who want to hear it, they leave it on. You know, people in general are like that. They hear something they like, or they hear something they don't like, and they turn the TV on, turn the music on, turn the whatever they want to turn on and listen to. Okay? Or whoever they want to listen to. And you have people out there biased, and you have people out there who swear they're not, but they are. But you know, one thing I said I wasn't going to talk about, but it's been crawling my crawl of my nerves. Sports. Because that's what I am. I'm a sportsman. Believe it or not, that's what I am. Still am today. I've been playing it for years. And probably continue to play for years. I don't know. But here's what I come up with. Here's the answer that y'all can put your feet on. You can borrow it, cyro it. You can seat it, or you can be unseated. Doesn't really matter. We talked about sports for a while, and we talked about people who were in sports, and they were all great one time or another. You got to give them credit for that. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't even know what the sports are. You get the annotators out there that think they know. You get the people that think they know that don't get paid to say nothing. It's almost like a news reporter. But you think about it for a minute. They make a lot of money, big money, but yet they act a fool on national TV in front of everybody. You know why? Because they're human. And human will make a mistake and they will be fools from time to time. It don't matter who you are. If it's Michael Jordan or Julius Erving, all of them been acting a fool one time or another. You can run the tapes. They all been fighting one time or another on national TV. So that's not a accident. It's not a here or there. It's not like something don't happen. Yes, it happens. Okay, but the great ones still survive. And a lot of people don't know about Arthur Ashe. You may have looked him up, one of the greatest black tennis guys ever played tennis. You know, right beside Billie Jean King. You know who she is. But you know, people forget that they are human beings once again, and there's an era, okay, era that pays the price. Era. A-R-O-W. Rah. Like a road. We, and sitting on the sideline, had the faintest idea what's going on in those people's mind. Jackie Robinson. What's going on behind the scenes. Not only before the scene, Babe Ruth, who drunk himself like a while, but who could have been whatever if he'd have stayed in shape. Okay? People forget those guys. They forget the guys who paved the way. Okay? Jesse Owens. But what went through Jesse Owens' mind when he was running? Who knows what Hitler might have told him? I don't know. Once again, we're talking about an era. Something Carl Lewis didn't go through. Greg Louganis, swimming. Mark Spitz. And on and on. Certain things they did not have to go through, but certain things they did go through. Phelps. With all the stuff he got. But it wasn't by himself, he had a team. And some of them teams got rings. Helped him, got those medals. You see what I'm saying? When we talk about team, we're talking about an effort that only one man can decide if you want to be on the team, but it still takes effort to be on the team and to be willing to know your part. So, you know, it's like in life, when you get married, remember that. Same thing, team. We're talking about team player. You got to be a team player or you won't be there, you won't be married long. You'll be boyfriend and girlfriend forever in life, but you still won't be together long because you'll be on different houses. Children, same thing, they grow up. If you think you're going to put them in the same part, you better think again. You better viral them somewhere else because they ain't going to be in the same part you're in. You may be in a whole different town, almost. In other words, like you may be 6'9", they may be 7 foot, or they may be 5 foot. That's life. It hits the pages. It hit the different areas. It's almost like twins. Everybody don't have twins in the family. You know, some have identical, some have in between, some have triplets. What is all about it? You know, we run in a course here, ladies and gentlemen. That course calls balance. You're balanced to do everything. And, you know, I say it all the time, well, don't give me the odds. But the odds are always going to be there. We just don't believe they're there. They're always there. You know? Every time I pick up a car, every time I drive a car, every time I go somewhere, there's an odd. There's a sale, there's an odd. Where there's a sale, there's an odd. Well, somebody's selling something. Don't matter what they're selling. They're selling something. You go around the world, you'll find something somebody's selling. I'll guarantee you. If it ain't a party's clothes, it's something. So, it's about like I said, when we talk about religion versus religion, same thing. Somebody gonna join a religion one way or another, and somebody gonna believe in theirs is better than yours, and that's just the way it is. It's called the balance. So until you figure out which balance you want to be in, you'll try something else. That's all. If you're born in, then that's another thing. If you're born in and you're raised into, then you still may try something else. I've known people to get out of that as well. So don't tell me, oh, I was raised to be the rich. No, wrong. Politics, same way. You got crooked people everywhere. Don't even try to count them. You miscount. You'll be surprised who the crooks in the county. And we ain't always talking about the people in suits either. So, but let's get back to sports for a minute. This kind of my rag speller here. You know, I've been married almost 40 years. Whew. Yeah, that's 23rd this month, 40 years. Long time. So say hello to my wife before sending flowers. See that thing about sending flowers? No, you send flowers. I don't send no flowers. I send flowers every day, or I give flowers, or I take out every day. You know, it's just not no love. Oh, it's going to be love on anniversary. No, wrong answer. Sing a love song, wrong answer. Not on just one day. I love you, I love you, I love you. I call to say how much I love you. To be with you today. I love you always. To love you, I love you, I love you. Love you. Who I'm loving? My wife. Who you loving? I don't know. But let's talk about sports for a little bit. Then I'm going to get on out your hair because half of you don't even know where you're going with it. You might want to viro it, bibo it, piso it, kisco it, miho it. We get people to play ball from all over the world. If you can play, you can play. I don't care if you're German. I don't care if you're Russian. I don't care if you're Philippine. I don't care if you from Ethiopia or you from Russia. Don't matter. If you can play ball, you can play ball. And see, that's where people get wrong because that's not the life would be. There's a thing called balance. If you're a human being, if you're doing what's right, you should be able to do it right anyway. Shouldn't matter where you go. No. Don't do that. Now they want to take you, pick you, and make you hick and flackla. Alright? But here's the thing. LeBron James is a good ball player. You guys, I don't care how many people write it. I don't care how many say it. I don't care how many disagree. And I don't care how many people don't like it. But he's an outstanding ball player. And this is his era. Okay? His era. Remember that. Now, in my era, there was a lot of other players. Okay, Michael Jordan wasn't even one of my eras. He came along later, but he wasn't my era, but he's an outstanding ball player in his era. Okay? Dr. J, kind of like my era, was that man in that era. He had to leave though, but there was Connie Hawkins in that era. You see, people get the wrong understanding when they think the great. Where do you get the great from? That's like saying I'm gonna get me 500 women and put them walk down the aisle, Miss America, and I'm gonna pick one. Well, what happened to the other 499? Wasn't they great? They went in the race. They went and did the same thing. Everybody, the uniform, in which they don't have them no more. Shame. Sorry, man, but they don't have them. No more bikinis for y'all, or me for that purpose. But you know, so we talk about the greats of greats of greats of greats. Who were the great? Well, maybe David was a great. If you go back to the 18th century, so, you know, we had Spears and races has been around forever. From the dawn of time, there's been somebody in the synagogue trying to find out who's the best. Okay, so it didn't just come out all of a sudden. Oh, we're gonna have the Olympics and see who's the best. That's another thing. The Olympics. Every 4 years we get someone win the Olympics or some Olympics, and we want to find out who the greatest. Sure hate for all the other people that thought they were the greatest. That's like life. Live with it. Some other excuse my French there. There will always be somebody greater, better than you. Okay? Look at me. I'm the good looking guy that ever walked on this planet. I ain't in Hollywood. I ain't on the movies. I ain't on no camera. But guess what? Somebody's out there. And for those who don't care, and I don't care, because you didn't pay me, but I say, I'm the best thing since Cornbread Earl. Ha! So, and I can sing to the moon. I can dream. Anything I want to, basically. So we're talking about the era, guys. We're talking about the era. We can bring in everybody. We can talk about a lot of Richard Petty here. You talking about racing. That's crazy too, but there's so many people out there that's supposed to be the greatest. But I guess they don't never know because it's still running. And that track gonna be still there, whether Petty on it or Goodrich, don't matter. Swimming, racing, Manute Bowl, Icing Bowl, running like the Dickens. Well, somebody's gonna be out running. All depends on the time. But in this era, and his era, there was no other one. So we get back to talking about team and people who the greatest. Who the greatest. But most time they don't care what you think. They don't even know you. It's like they don't know me. No one knows me from the greatest, which I am. I am the greatest. I am the greatest, says Muhammad. The greatest. As Rocky Balboa said, there's no other one. No other one but me. Sitting back in there, saying I'm the greatest. But just because I said I'm the greatest doesn't mean I'm the greatest. But guess what? I can say I'm the greatest. Who's going to deny me? What fool out there is going to tell me I'm not? No one. Now, to be biased again, which I'm not, to nobody. When y'all understand teams, you know, it's this team, T-E-A-M, T-E-A-M-N, T-E-A-M-N, okay? I didn't see no I in that. I didn't see nothing that said I am an individual. Now, there's somebody out there that can claim they're individuals. But if LeBron James thought he was an individual, that means that every night he got on that court, when he did show up, he didn't worry about the other four guys. So he said, I'm going to win the game by myself. And at the end of the game's 101, and the only one scored was maybe Kitty Kaka, which don't even count. You understand what I'm saying? So they want to cry. Well, he did this, he didn't do that. Sure like to see you sitting in his shoes trying to do it. No one to tell you you didn't go to 3 teams and you made two success, and another one is still slagging and waiting on you to see what's going to happen. Oh, well, they didn't know. Let's make sure we understand something. See, you guys sitting in the professional, you write that and thinking y'all know everything. Well, he went to different teams. Jordan didn't go to no different team and was successful. Jordan was successful on one team, Chicago Bulls. Okay, not the Wizards, not nowhere else. Okay, so let's get it right. Are we going to compare nickels with oranges? No, we're not. Nickels with dimes? No, we're not. Because they're separate. Can we put them all together? Yes, we can. See, that's when people get the wrong standard. You can't put opposite oranges together. Yes, you can. People eat them all the time. Okay? So the great era is, once again, if you got something that says team, that's what it means. Everybody needs a helping hand. The song says, give me a helping hand to help me stand. Well, everybody needs a helping hand. The choir don't go out and sing it, but the director. Somebody in there say, hey, I think you can sing better than the other one. Okay? The movie stars don't go out and say, well, I'm going to make a movie by myself. If he do, he should be must be like Tom Hanks. He still had a ball with him called Spalding. And people around him. So, the entertainment and the individual, I hate when they say, oh, he did this here. Guess what? He's going, in this era, LeBron James going to keep on doing what he's doing. And right now he's probably getting ready to go to Walt Disney because the season's over. And all the rest of them out there is trying to make it, once again, with a team. You from Golden State to Hubbard State to Oklahoma to Denver to whoever you want to call, whoever you think want to be the winner, whoever you think, because you don't know. You don't got you got no whooping ball said this is the champion. You know, everybody believes that. I believe, you know, when Chicago had their run, after 10 years though, it took them 10 years. Because them boys named the Detroit Pistons and everybody else was on that ass. Okay? So, once again, we fail to realize that how many people that helped Michael on the way. Did Michael do a job? When he got there, he was the job. Did he have help? You damn right he had help. He had Scottie Pippen, he had Horace Grant, okay, he had B.J. Armstrong, okay, he had Paxson, he had Hodges, okay, he even had old Steve Kerr, okay, and he had a guy named Harper. Y'all forget him. So, and then that didn't work. Then Boyd Rodman. So you say he had those, yeah. And so you tell me LeBron, you gonna crack LeBron trying to get help so he couldn't wear it because he wearing himself out every night? And y'all have no idea what you're thinking about, because I don't, and I'm not even gonna ask him. All right, I don't know the man, but I know he's a good ball player. All right, there's a lot of good ball players out there, but you're not hounding them down. You can hound KD all day long. You can Curry all day long. Okay, but guess what? At the end of the day, you guys fail to realize they're human beings. So all you praying dodgers out there that need to pray, get on your knees and pray. All you need to go in the sanctuary, go in the sanctuary. All you need to go on a rug, go on a rug. Whatever you need to do to forgive yourself for complaining about somebody else, then that's your problem. Not theirs, not mine. I just happen to hear it all the time, and I said, let me get on this speaker and see how I can speak. And if you don't agree with me, hey, that's life. I'm an individual, you're an individual. You got your likes, I got my likes. Can you imagine if we all like the same person, where would we be? Nowhere. Because everybody be trying to knock somebody out because they like the same person. I like all of you at one time. And that's as far as it goes. If I turn the TV on, if you're on, I like it. If I don't turn it on, I didn't like it. If you had a song you were singing and you were singing it, if it was good, I liked it. If it wasn't, I didn't turn it on. And everybody's saying, well, it ain't about the song. Most times, most of you don't even know what you're singing. Especially in the 2020, you up there hooping and hollering. Now, I give my gold to the musicians who every night knows they're going to have to play. You can't fake beating drums. You can't fake beating the saxophone. Now you might fake play the piano, but you still got to play it if you sit there on the stage. All right. So I give homage to them. But you singers out there, you can viral it out because some of y'all out there is making noise. And there's some of you got some voices that only the heavens and stars know how they sound. Lovely. All right. So once again, I hope you didn't burn your britches too much thinking about what I said, because what I said is only important to me. And if it ain't important to you, you didn't listen to the video. Alright? And if you didn't listen to the video, you missed it anyway. Because you was thinking about yourself. You was thinking about I am. And we all can think about I am. I am. Who is I? Who is or I am? I am I. You people know what I'm talking about. Alright? So, once again, I'm closing the channels to everybody who listens. And if you're a foreigner out there, translate it. There's something on the computer that says, I can speak English, I can speak Spanish, I can speak Swahili, I can speak Julie Kaba. Yeah. It's so interesting. It's so interesting what people want to do and don't do. And there's so many people who wait on welfare that shouldn't be. And there's people that are on welfare shouldn't be. And there's some shouldn't be. So once again, it's called a tongue twister. Because you also have people that work shouldn't be working. They sit back saying, Should I work today? It's hot day. It's Wednesday. Gotta get yourself a camera and ride out to the sea. Go humpa da humpa doo da humpa da doo da da hoppa hump. Or get your bicycle. Take a bike ride. Take a bike ride. See where it leads you. Take your walk. See where it leads you. Take your stroll. Pick up a phone. Call somebody you hadn't called in many years. Write a letter. Or just go on stroll. Go out there and say, I'm going for a walk. And you can clear your head. See, sometimes you have to clear your head. We don't always clear our head because we think we're up ahead. And that's funny. We think we're up ahead, but we're behind. So get behind yourself and get up ahead. That way you're up ahead, you say you won't be behind. Ah! Oh my goodness, I said a joke. Not really even funny. Do I look funny? No. I don't look funny. I told you, I'm the handsome guy in the world. Nobody knows it. Because I ain't putting on no makeup. I'm not on no video. I'm not on no magazine. But I am. It might be your kinsman. You don't know. Take a swab and swab yourself. Don't be talking about swabbing me. If I look like you, then we're related. If I sound like you, we're related. If I think like you, we're related. But remember, I'm the master. You just try to get the key. Love goes both ways. It's like hate. Let me tell you one thing, you guys. Put this in your cap. There's no such thing as bad or good. All right? You say hi to there. There's no such thing as bad or good. You, as the individual, made that call. Nobody else. You call yourself good or you call yourself bad. And once you put that label on yourself, that label travels and warns everywhere else. Okay? It's like love and hate. Well, I can hate you today and love you tomorrow. Then I never love you. Or I never hated you. Because if I'm turning around, there's no such thing. There's no such animal. It's like the beast and the beast. Or the beast and the beast. Or heaven and hell. Where if it ain't found, it's not around. Oh, Earl, come on. Hey. That's what I believe. What you believe is entirely up to you. Alright? So with that note, on a good day, I say to you again, it ain't about the pictures on the wall or the pictures in the hall. It's the pictures in your heart and it's the picture as an individual. So you can sing all day long. You can go get degrees all day long. But if degrees was so special, how come everybody don't have one? And if the degrees were so special, when they say get a degree, get a job, how come everybody don't have a job? Well, maybe Earl is the individual. Once again, it is the individual who wants to go out and challenge himself to get a degree so they can get a job. And it's the individual who's out there sitting on the throne and says if they want to give you a job. You know? If Congress had opportunity to do one term, they might see how it would be hard to get a job. But until we turn it around, that's life. You know, we're running catch-22. And catch-22 says you got to. And to somebody say you don't, will be got to. Okay? Alright. So, Big Earl here, to the big ones and the small ones. From Vida Sing to adios. From adios to cheers. To goodbye to say aloha. Aloha. Mosha dahaka. Imi maria. Kobe yama shore. Cheers. Vive la France. Ili la. So who knows what I'm talking about? I know. Because I am the individual who's doing this. There's no team behind me. There's no I back there. It's a T, but no I. It's an E, but no I. It's an A, but no I. It's M, but no I. I'm not in my S. The team is Like dreamers. Teamless dreamers be me. So we be real. You know what? That's another thing what you people out there need to understand. Be real. Quit the faking crap. If you don't like something, say it. If you want to do something, do it. Be yourself. Quit letting somebody say, well, I have my hands tied. You didn't have your hands tied. If you had your hands tied, somebody's got to lose some kind of way. Be real. That's one of the songs that say, be real. Quit hounding and honing and then saying everybody else is in the wrong and everybody's holding you down. Nobody holding you down. If you want to do something, you want to do it anyway. Alright? I don't care how you do it or when you do it, you still going to do it because you as an individual, you are responsible. Now, if you're 2 years old, you may not be responsible. But even a 2-year-old knows not to go across the street. Alright, so it starts from there. We can go farther than that, come from the womb. The baby wants to kick, he gonna kick. He don't care if you don't kick. The baby's kicking anyway. He's talking the baby language and you don't even know what's going on because he knows what's going on. He or she. Okay, let's make sure we want to split this. Don't want to split no hairs. One or the other, they're both doing the same thing. But then again, be real. Adios. For all you lonely cowboys down there in the prairie. Adios to all you city boys in the city. And adios to everyone else that's in the countries that they can't even reach.